He traveled. Who would have expected him? Encountered all kinds of dirty things. Not only talking about peace in the spring. Hot is a septic manure pit. And hanging a boat. Drop guns. Play super hairy roller coaster when the train breaks down. Directly clamping in the head down position. Urinating what difficult incidents will hatch into this family again. Let's see how it goes. Let's find out. Rusty is a pilot in a low-cost airlines in the US. Therefore, the flights of Lui, he's often very unstable. Aircraft of nature sway, make you lose your balance, resulting in being touched by free. Don't think about being a pilot, as Rusty is happy, because his colleague is an 80-year-old man. When you work, when you remember, when you forget, their plane is also the most even. The salary that Rusty receives, month, at least the team, even his status in the company, not even as good as a flight attendant, although the work is nowhere to be found. But the family is not feminine, with 2 sons. They are all as playful as the enemy. Husband and wife, 3 meals, half a month. Conflicts occurred again. I went to Rusty on Facebook. See the pictures of the Dong family. Karma that he only wished for. Rusty wonders why his family do not have such photos. So early in the morning, he practiced his dream the next day. All family members, and decided to give the whole family go on a trip. In order for the members' emotions to go up, the content will cross the United States. That's why Rusty spent money. Buy a blue car. It is a type of electric vehicle that can run with the most modern gasoline today. A universal charging port that is not. Any nest can be banned. But once it is pulled out, it will. There is no way to put it back. The car is also equipped with 4 rear-view mirrors, can observe 360 degrees easily. It also has the current locksmith, with countless buttons that Rusty, I don't know what it's for. Even the car door has a system, extremely safe sensors. Rusty let his wife's washing hands close the door, and the conclusion must be taken to the first edition. When it comes out is a sensor activator, so he pulled out the lock carrier and press a button. Then he told his wife to close the door again. The result is bitter for the black husband to chase. Then the whole family started on a stormy journey. Every 30 minutes, they will have to refuel once. Not long on the road they saw a container truck in the rear. Seeing that, Rusty immediately told the youngest son, start a conversation with the driver of that car. Who would have thought that the first sentence he exhaled would be, truck drivers are scumbags. Make the whole family die of fans. Go a little further. Their family came across another family. But that daughter is a masterpiece. Make the eldest son of the RASD family look at it once. I thought about what name to give birth to. The brother next to him saw this immediately. Always play a little brother. Put the bag of eyelashes on his head. Just to see if he can stand it. How long will it take to faint? When he returned, the car next to him is gone. Not long after, the whole family arrived. The location of the first foot forest. This place is a high school. 3 of RASD's wife, which is also being held in the school. Beer drinking and playing festivals. Seeing this hot shirt scene, Debbie remembers to his own glorious past. So Debbie decided to participate this game again. If they win, they will get more for the trip. Fine. However, Rusty is still very worried because his wife doesn't know how to drink beer. Who would have thought that Debbie would just hold a beer? He took a big breath and drank it all clean. The next part is to overtake through challenges. At this time, she sang a song called Hugh. However, it is also impossible. The more Debbie. As a result, he slammed his face against the wall. It was very difficult to get up. The next challenge is to pass the stamping machine. When each of them was Ra's wife, Steve spewed out a pile of beer again. Until you can pass. Only, there's one more challenge. Debbie will have to go through a few trees. Push this to reach the destination. But his mind spins like this. How to do it? Sure enough, right at the first one, she was pushed down. After the disastrous performance, Debbie has completely lost her image. Statue of a mother. Approaching the place where it immediately disappeared, Rusty's family is a little open. Inside, he just hurriedly accelerated. The more the speed, The more the line, gasoline goes down again. To cut off Rosty's tail, told his wife, plan the defense mechanism. The result of the trap is nowhere to be seen again, and lost the car? And Debbie tried clicking on the rocket again. Who would have thought it was a driver's seat dial? Made Rosty go on and on. At this time, Rosty came up with a way. He will make a fortune. 180-degree car for tail cutting. Think about it. But practice it again. Far from imagine, the car just flips and rolls around. In a little while, the whole family will be ascended. But fortunately, they still cut the tail of that car successfully. Family's next foot forest location. The communal house will be a hot spring. But to save money for the family, Rusty decided to go shortcuts to avoid losing tickets. Who would have thought that the road was so difficult to walk, causing the driver to get lost? Thankfully, they finally find a lake. The whole family didn't think anything, just jump into the shower, without knowing that this is a reservoir of shit. Debbie also hooked the mud into this is mineral mud. It has the effect of removing toxins from the skin. Then he asked Rusty to apply it on his face. Seeing that, the two boys also studied, according to the application of all over the body. And then he went to the lake, until the eldest son, hook a foreign object. At this time, the whole family found out. Go out and run to the shore. Has blackened the hairy one. They were stolen and taken away, set money into clothes. People who are now full of shit, walking on the street. It is like a portable septic tank. And the host is also very generous. Not only helps, but also new. Eat a hearty meal. Have eaten and drunk enough, surely. It is indispensable to have fun. The landlord then generously gave. Rusty borrowed a test car. Who leans on our rice to drive stupidly, stabbing a cow to death? Raising this kind of rice is really costly. Very quickly, the whole family was kicked out. This is indeed an unstable family, the most I've ever seen. By that night, the whole house rented. Get a motel room, because it has not been returned for a long time. Rusty was about to get out of it, so as not to affect the sleep of the couple went out. I thought that tonight, the two of them would be together, hand in hand to the top of the mountain. Whoever sits down and encounters very many people are oriented. At this time, the eldest son also woke up at home. He didn't see his parents anywhere. He went to look for them. The results came out and I saw it again. The girl met on the street, with just a handful of sentences, successfully dispersed. The girl is preparing to move forward. Next stage, when my brother came out of nowhere to break the ice, ruining the whole plan. The next morning, the whole family came back, continue on the road. Next stop is on the riverside. Small families will be together, rowing here. Welcoming them was an employee with 3 years of experience and practice. But, bring one to him, was cuckolded by his lover, just been stoned by a pigeon, and had to prove. Rusty and his wife gave out dog rice. Is really spicier than eating chili. This motivates him to teach. Give the two of you a lesson. Then just like that, hold the steering machine into fast-flowing waters, making the whole boat unstable. Go straight into the ground. Thankfully, the whole family is religious. Perform service, so you don't die. Get in the car and everyone is bored and don't say a word. I was riding the car again and ran out of gas. At this time, Rusty came up with a car, have a charged battery system, but he didn't know which button to press, so that the plan can only be pressed. Results of the first click of all, the whole car window exploded. To the second shot, of course, the car has moved. But, can't stop, let everyone up. Press more shots? Who would have expected? Losing the car. Make the wife completely speechless. Rusty plowed through the bushes. When there's a stone inside, could it be that Rusty? And kick into another tree. But inside is the master of peace. At the right time, I don't know what kind of movement, when suddenly the container truck, the other one chased after them. Made Rusty afraid of being too squeezed. Feet on the neck of the cow running. Running less than 10 meters. He had to breathe, with all the holes in the body. Fortunately, that car also stopped at this time. Stepping out of the car is a talented guy. The driver is stretched by strings, almost to where he was. Put your hands in your pockets. At this time, the driver pulled out a ring. When his wife Rusty left, forgot the ring at the rice shop. He picked it up, and wanted to chase it back. And yet, it scares people with all their souls. If not an enemy, then you are definitely you. Rusty Pundan, begging him to hitchhike, thereby successfully escaping, terrified to walk across Vietnam. Very quickly they arrived, Rusty's parents' house. Seeing their children and grandchildren go home to their grandparents, I thought they were coming to visit, but the real purpose is to earn meals. Then borrowed the car to take the means of transportation, making the two old grandparents also run out of words. At this time, the whole family has. Near the end of the journey, the last point is entertainment. Here the whole family will be together. Super hair roller coaster ride. Who would have thought that while preparing to board the train, another family stole the place? This time, he couldn't hold back anymore. Directly punched him in the muzzle, leading to a struggle between two families. But Rusty's house advantage, more sons, thereby quickly overpowering the stewardess's family. So the Rusty family became to board the last train. Come here. Think that the bad luck is over. Who would have thought that the train would go halfway? The road crashes again, making it stuck in place. Couldn't be more pleasant. Keep this position until that night. When he returned, Rusty, decision to book air tickets, ending a journey full of uncertainty. The movie is over.
If you love movies as much as we do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, share it with fellow film fans, and drop your hot takes in the comments.